there guys, we're going to be talking about our 1-point perspective again, and if you've been watching the previous videos we would have taught you the actual basics of 1-point perspective. There are simple things that I'm just going to confirm. So we know that the vanishing point will be directly above the actual stationary point. So if you had to construct a vertical line all the way to my horizon line, where it intersects with that horizon line would be my vanishing point. And that would always be the case for 1-point perspective. In this case over here, we also know that this is my auxiliary view, or the auxiliary top view. And this auxiliary top view will be connected straight down to my stationary point. This stationary point is me. I'm actually standing here and I'm looking at this building, and I'll be able to see everything from the very left hand corner right through to the right hand corner, and everything behind it, like this line, and that point over there will become hidden detail. Okay, so I've got my vanishing point and my stationary point that need to be connected to different areas. Everything touching the picture plane, such as this point here, that one, and that one, already needs to be dropped down. And I'm just going to go ahead with my construction line and go ahead and drop that information down. Okay, so that you can see exactly how we go about finding the actual length or the width of this house. Alright, typically there will be another one of these drawings over here, and it would be a replica of this one over here on this side over here, so that I could simply go and project that height across over there for the tip of the roof, and the height across for where the actual building stops and the height. Okay, I'm going to also just show that this point over here is a vertical line in construction, and that we are now going to start connecting our stationary point to all the points that are not touching the actual picture plane. Reason being that I want to go and force each one of the points that are not touching the picture plane onto the actual picture plane, and therefore creating points on the picture plane. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make my marks on the picture plane. A common mistake made, guys, is the fact that people go ahead and connect each one of these points that are not touching the picture plane to the stationary point, and then they want to drop or create points on the horizon line to drop from. Please don't make that mistake. It has to happen on the picture plane, always. Right, then from those points that I've now found on my picture plane, I'd have to go ahead and drop vertical lines. Just take note that if you do it according to the way I'm doing it, and you get all your projection lines done, your drawing will go a lot faster at the same time. Right, and also what I want to do now is I want to go ahead and connect my front view to my vanishing point. Each one of these points in my front view will need to be connected. And already you can see that this building, if it was long enough, would eventually vanish onto the horizon line. Alright, now the extra little bit of information that we would need when we look at the front view is the depth. How far back does this house or this building go? And we can only get that information from our top view. That's exactly why we projected each one of these points. That'll give us that depth. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go plot those intersecting points. Let's follow our lines. Remember what we said in the previous videos, that this one point over here represents 2 points, an upper and a lower point. Remember, this is the top view. So this building is this building here. So that point over there represents 2 points. That point, an upper and a lower point, which falls in line with each other. So when I look at the top of this building over here, I'll have a result showing as such. Yet, if I look at the top of this point, I can't see this bottom point because it's in line with this top point over here. Okay, let's go and find our intersecting points. I know that this point is going to find an intersecting point all along this line over here. It is also connected to this point over here in my top view, and if I had to follow it, it would go as follows to this point on the picture plane, and then project it down as an upper point and a lower point. Okay, now that I've found that there, I know that I need to find the apex of my roof on the other end. So I'm going to go ahead and follow this projection line, connects to the picture plane, and look at where this line goes. It actually intersects with the apex. I'm going to just undo that for a moment and redo that. There it goes. Follow it there, down below, there. Okay, so this point, or this apex of the roof, will connect to the apex at the back. These 2 points have been found, which is representing that 1 point. And remember what I said, when I look from my stationary point and I look from the left to the right, anything behind these 2 points will be this line, that line, and this point will then be hidden detail. So if I had to follow this point, which would be a hidden detail, note that it would fall right behind the building here somewhere. It'll be in line with this here. And the bottom point of that one would also be in line with the bottom point over here. So I won't be able to see it. I'm not going to be drawing those in hidden detail at all. I'm just going to go ahead and trim this and clean it up nicely for us. Please take note that there is one extra line that will be done in final line from there to there, which is the roof line. Like so. And our final result would look something like that. I'm going to quickly make these more visible. And there we have it. Alright, so please take note that the further away a building gets, or the further away something moves, it becomes smaller and smaller. So this is the kind of perspective I'm going to be having, this 1 point perspective. Guys, I hope this video has assisted you in your understanding towards 1 point perspective. If you have any comments, please comment on the video, and if you like it, please click on the like button. Thank you for watching the video.